Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Mishta Madness. Oh my goodness, it has been quite a while since I did a video for this channel, and a whole lot of madness has gone on since then. But I'm not going to get into quite all of it yet. First, I really wanted to get a video out right away because yesterday, January 9th, was my 25-year I guess, anniversary to being diagnosed with HIV. And at the time, I was diagnosed with AIDS, and I was pregnant with my daughter, and it was really crazy. I was really freaked out and didn't know what to do at first, and it was a long 25 years to go through. But I really want to celebrate now because I've been being able to be an activist and help try to reduce stigma and bring more awareness what the U equals U and what taking your meds means and all that means, and having an undetectable viral load, and what all that means and what it means as far as like dating and having relationships and just overall a better feeling about yourself, I think, as well. Knowing that you have science to back you up, that it's not as bad as it used to be to have HIV. That kind of rhymed. I didn't mean for it to rhyme. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got on here and made at least a small video to celebrate my HIV anniversary. And yeah, I've come a long way from being that 3 months pregnant girl back then and being terrified and not knowing what to do and not knowing what the future would hold for me or my baby and everything. And now I've got two, and they're young adults, and they're both negative, and they've been negative their whole lives, and well, HIV negative, but yeah, and so it's amazing, and science can be amazing, and yeah, and if you take your meds all the time, it can truly pay off, and yeah, so I really wanted to make sure I get a video out here of that, and to at least acknowledge and celebrate that it's a really great thing. I mean, I've had it for 25 years. That's almost half my life because I just turned 51 in October. So it's been a lot of my life. I've been dealing with this, and the actual um, being able to be part of the trying to reduce stigma and being part of awareness and education has always been a really big deal to me, but I didn't start being able to do it until just recently when my kids were kind of grown, because I knew this kind of stigma they could end up having against them at school and everything else, just by having a mom who had HIV and having it out there on social media, or having it out there being an activist, or an educator. And so I actually waited quite a while, and in the last, I believe, 5 years or so, maybe six, I think, has been when I started to help raise awareness and education, and it's been a really big part of my life ever since. And I'm hoping to get to talk at the next AIDS Walk, which is going to happen here in Lake County, and I'm really excited about that. So they had to postpone it from last fall to this coming spring, so I'm hoping it'll come up soon, and I will be able to speak at the AIDS Walk and tell more of my story and help, reduce the stigma and, raise some education. And so that's a really big deal for me, and I'm really excited about it, especially after going through all of the crazy stuff I've gone through since last March. Actually, March, April beginning. And yeah, it was almost like it was a giant April Fool's joke on myself or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a lot of struggle since then with depression and anxiety and trying to get back into the workforce, and doing all like the physical therapy after the surgeries and all that. And it was really a big deal. And yeah, and healing after the second surgery was definitely a whole different experience than the first surgery and healing after that one. It was a huge difference in the recovery time, the experience, the quality of recovery. It really was affected by all of the elements around me and what was going on. I mean, the difference between having, it be summer, and even though there were fires all around us, we still had a plan the whole time. We had an evacuation plan. We a few times took the pets with us down to my surgeries, and or my procedures, and we would just take them down there with us. 3 hours, 3.5 hours away, because we had to go the long way because of all the fires. And yeah, it was pretty crazy, but at the same time, I felt comfortable. We had a plan and everything was good. And then the second surgery was a whole different ballgame. It was winter, it was cold and rainy, and unfortunately, the whole front of my house leaked, and it was crazy. And then we couldn't get roofers, so it couldn't get fixed for a long time. And it was a crazy experience with the landlady being awesome, saying she was going to get people here every day, but at the same time, that wasn't allowing me to rest and relax and just be like, oh yeah, you know, chill and just get some sleep and heal. It wasn't like that at all. It was, oh my gosh, when are they going to be here? They're going to be here at any minute. We got to make sure everything's good and deal with the dogs. And it was just crazy. And, we thought maybe at any moment we'd be having somebody take apart the roof, and it was pretty nuts. And after that, it was a lot harder to heal from all of the liposuction. It was very hard to heal after that. And I don't know if it's because I was kind of small already and maybe they didn't have enough to go with, or maybe, I don't know, but maybe it's just how it is, and I had no idea what to expect. And because I had never known anyone to have that and talk to them about it, so I didn't know what to expect at all, for sure. And I probably was silly not to look it up and whatever, but I was just like, no, I think they should just let me opt out for that and just let me not have to deal with the liposuction. But they did say it was mandatory, and it was quite a bit harder to deal with. It was a lot more pain, a lot more inability to move, um, a lot more pain. There's a lot more pain. And wearing the Spanx was super hard. I wanted to do a video of it, but there was no way to do a video of that and not just be showing naked parts. So we don't want that. YouTube would definitely shut that down. But yeah, it's been a really long, hard recovery from that second surgery, for sure. I mean, I really thought I was more ready to go back more after the first surgery, because I got to do the physical therapy and got the rest I needed and healed and did all the right things. And then the second surgery, I didn't get to rest and heal and didn't have all the money I needed for all the good food and everything. So we were on a budget. Plus, with all the stress of everything environmentally and everything, it was a lot harder to deal with, and it took me a lot longer to recover. And then afterwards, I didn't have any physical therapy until months later, when I demanded it because I was in so much pain from sitting and healing again after the second surgery. So yeah, it had been a really long recovery after that second surgery. And then I think that the pain and a lot of the stuff that I was going through with recovering after that second surgery was maybe part of the reason why I fell for that scam. And I feel like I might not have been like as, I don't know, as aware and as, as on it as I could have been. But who knows? Hindsight's always 20/20, they say. But I'd like to think that if I was in less pain and ready to be at work and able to deal with all that, that I might have made a better judgment or question it more or something. Who knows? But yeah. But yeah, a lot has gone on. I mean, a lot. I have had to go back to therapy. I talk to my counselor once a week again now, and I went through big ups and downs with depression and being able to try to get jobs, and also doing my harvest and finishing all that, we got a lot of butternut squash and a lot of my medicine, and so it was really awesome. And we had a lot to do with the harvest and all that, so that was a lot of work, and that took up the first couple months. And I did have unemployment to go and rely on for a little bit, and I did have a little bit of my stimulus checks that I hadn't used quite yet, and so that got me through till like December, and I had, actually November or so, and then the last couple months, I've been just working at getting a new job and really trying hard. And I mean, I had been putting in a few applications here and there for the first couple months, but not really serious because I was going through all that mental trauma. And it was so hard to try to go and put in applications and not be all freaked out over everything that happened. And it was really weird. It was really weird. It took me a while to figure it out and to handle it mentally and be able to actually go on and fill out applications and do it smoothly without having panic attacks or without having depression bouts of, gosh, I wish I had done better here or done better there or got more education or had more experience, or how can I make this sound better because I know I have all this experience but it's been a while. All these stressors that I wasn't dealing with before because I had had a really awesome job. And those people knew about my disabilities and all my stuff that I had already accomplished and how far I've come. And so whenever I had any problems with pain or anything, they were all usually there for me, my coworkers and stuff. And they were always caring about me and making sure that I was, having as little pain as possible, or at least they would help out more or whatever. And I thought that was amazing. And it was awesome having that little like family kind of. But at the same time, it it made me have a little more like maybe PTSD or anxiety or stress from that situation, and not having any of them reach out to me and make sure I was okay or anything, or just really just losing those friendships really took a stressor on me, and I didn't realize it until later on, and it was like a couple months down the road, and it was really hard. It was really, really, really hard to go through this fall trying to get my shit together and really get back on my feet and get my groove back, per se. Yeah, it was really, really hard. And I've really tried to work hard at doing applications all the time and getting the requirements in, like doing the physicals and doing all these other things. And it has been really, really hard because a lot of jobs you can't really let them know how all you've gone through. You just got to be, okay, this is where I'm at right now, and these are the things I can do here for this job, and hopefully that's all they need me to do. And and it's all good. But yeah, like because it's a physical job, the only jobs I'm really able to do are physical jobs like cleaning and being a sales associate and stuff like that. So it's like you're on your feet all the time, or you're lifting or helping people or being social. And a lot of people, if they had known all the things that I've gone through, may not think that I could do all those things. And I really can. And I only have a little bit of limitations, and a, more when I have flare-ups. So it's really just keeping those flare-ups under control, and not having to worry about, having neuropathy pain or the back pain from the bookshelf falling on me or whatever. It's a lot to deal with, and move fluently and smoothly. But yeah, I mean, I had a lot of cleaning jobs over the summer, and so that was really cool. It helped get me through, and then the having the unemployment to help get me through and to help get me to where I can try to help myself get jobs and be in a better frame of mind and all that. Then yeah, it's been a lot of work. But I was trying not to make this video too long. I'm seeing that I'm going up on almost 15 minutes, and I don't want to make it too crazy long. and get into too much detail. I might break up some of the stuff that happened to me throughout this whole time and do separate little videos of it. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do all that, but I am going to try to be on here more and let you guys know more about what I've been going through. Um, I didn't know how to articulate and understand the feelings in myself and how not to be like so down on myself and embarrassed and just feeling like I was stupid for falling for that scam, and just having a lot of things go through me emotionally and, well, physically too, after healing and not being able to move around and keep my body in shape. It was really hard to get back and start back at work. I've had to go through physical therapy even twice. And yeah, so the second time was a lot harder. And yeah, so it's been a lot of work. And I wish I could have done more videos and taking you guys along with me. It would have been a great thing. And I am going to try to do that more this year. And I'm not making any resolutions. I am just going to try to do the things I know are going to benefit myself and others, and just keep up that good work and keep up my goals. And I try to have goals every year, no matter, not really resolutions, just goals every year to be more aware of myself and the things I'm going through, and um, use all the things that I've learned in therapy and different places about trying to help myself get through all these steps and all these emotions, and just really get to a place where I can, you know, do the things I need to and make my life more productive and thrive instead of just survive. And yeah, at the beginning, during the first surgery, I was thriving and was really dealing with it well. And by the end of the second surgery and into the work situation that happened, and then after, I've been struggling to survive. And with the lack of money and the non ability to get a job really fast, there's like thousands of people trying to get jobs here. And I'm one of hundreds and thousands of people at different, applying for different jobs, especially the jobs I'm kind of qualified for. So that's yay for education. Make sure you get more education so you can get a better job. And yeah, so it's been a lot going on. And I am going to try to do more videos this year on this channel and be able to share a lot more of that with you guys. And just know that, what? Even if I feel embarrassed and stupid and upset with myself, you know what? I can just express that. And there's going to be a lot of other people that are going through similar things, or may not yet, but might in the future, and or maybe have in the past and can relate. And even if they can't, maybe they can just understand that, life throws some major curveballs, and sometimes it's hard to get back up. Sometimes it really is, and as long as you keep trying, that's what counts. And I just realized that this hole for my dog is here. Dang. That's okay, I'm keeping this video. But yeah, so before this gets too long, I just wanted to say, yay, 25 years of being HIV positive. And yes, struggles are real, and sometimes you have to go up and down that roller coaster to get through life. And you know what? It's better to ride the ride than to watch other people do it, And it's better to live your life than to just sit on the sidelines and not. And so that's what I'm doing now, is trying to get back out living my life. So yeah, thanks y'all for watching. And I really do appreciate all of you, and hopefully this year I'll be able to do more fun things and take y'all with me and just share just the crazy things, and my next video is going to be probably about my new doctor. Yep, I said it, I got a new doctor. And a lot has gone on with that. So yeah, so till next time, I hope you all had an awesome holiday and are continuing to have a wonderful new year and are, just caring for yourself, love each other, and just try to be happy with yourself. That's all you can do. And don't be so hard on yourself. It's a crazy experience to learn. So, thanks again for watching, y'all, and have a peaceful day.